Movement. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby. Let me sit for this. This is important. This is where I belong, you know? Let me stretch out my right leg a bit. My right leg's kind of like a little bit. Okay. Alright, this is where I belong. Let me make sure I look good. Let me make sure I look good, in case there's any, baddies. Maybe the judge is replaced. Maybe it's some, like, super hot, model. I don't know. Maybe it's Miss Tifa Lockhart. If it's Miss Tifa Lockhart, I gotta look my best, Anyways, let's get into it. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby numero 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Miss Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of, gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Well, hon, I'm not trying to get you thrown in jail. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Bright, let me offer you a word of advice. Go on. A defense attorney should never believe that. That is the exact opposite of what Mia said. I don't like that. You just completely going against what Mia taught me. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decides the difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I believe it's almost time for the trial. You have some explaining to do, Ma. Good luck, Mr. Wright. No, you have some explaining to do, and the way she has her hand behind her back. My first trial without a Fae helping. I'm screwed. I'm so totally screwed. First trial, Mia. Second trial, Mia. Third trial, Mia. Fourth trial, Maya just was being Maya and came out goated. Took a bullet, took a hit for me, and freaking, got herself thrown back in freaking detention. Oh, brother, I'm scared. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. This just got real. I don't know if I like this or not. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. You're not Maya. I don't know how to, you're not a Fae. Alright? You might be you're concerning me. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom numero 9. 9? Oh, it's the same stupid judge. Oh man, it's not Tifa Lockhart. I just like cropping a photo of Tifa Lockhart, just kinda like, right? The court is now assisting for the trial, Miss Lotus Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. A while? Oh, jeez. Edgeworth. He's changed. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. Oh, it's been a schminute then. It's been a schminute. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I would choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Okay, I'm scared. Oh, no. Anyone, Miss Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Wait, I need paper. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put the water? Where's the wet out bear? There it is. No, I was forgetting something. There we go. Paper. Perfect. Chief Prosecutor Lotus Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lawn. What? Ooh, wow, look that little, that's a nice little pencil you got there. Ooh, interesting, okay. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. Okay, no ma'am. However, she will not pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to a crime. A professional witness. Oh, that's where that crime comes from. And goes, okay, never mind. Maybe I should stop being sus with a smile, but I still kinda am. Well, then call your first witness, Miss Edgeworth. The prosecutors call his first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The Cough Queen. She's gonna tell me something, isn't she? Alright, go on, Ma. Go on. Haven't I seen you somewhere? Why has everyone seen her somewhere before? Who is she? Who is blonde? Who the frick is blonde? I can't think of anybody. Who the frick is blonde? can't think of a blonde. I really can't. You order the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar? I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh god, no. And for you, I can't. And for you, I have a fiesta bill. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir? You ordered the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Edward really has problems with this. Oh, well, Your Honor, how does it taste? This is why everyone raves all about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! Almost like caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. Tapioca's good. Shut the frick up. Boba? Fire. That stuff, I drink that. That chicken place with the boba and I eat that! Man, that was the spot, man. I missed that spot. You know what? I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. That's the plan. Alright? That's my plan. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Okay, maybe I should order pickled tapioca. Thank you, Edward. Thank you. Name, profession, now! Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't be forgetting it. I find myself running lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted to say, Mr. Edward? Help me, please. Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry it up, dude. Very well, Mr. Edward. As you know, we usually call the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edward said to the court, I am a professional. Professional porn star? Yo, word? What exactly does that mean? She's gonna give a dome. So 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator. Oh, crap. That's why people know her. Oh, it makes sense now. Okay, that's why people know her. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Star was a detective? Oh, I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention, over. Oh god. Oh crap. Okay. At least this isn't like complicated like the freaking film plot. This is actually pretty easy to understand. Okay. The parking lot that prosecution is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel, and the B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose let's keep visitors taking the prosecutor's space, yes? Crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drive the body out. Kill me, please. Kill me, I don't like this. Unfortunately for her, there for a witness, I didn't know your arrest was made on the spot. Who was a valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. The parking lot with Edward's car. Okay. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Mr. Wright, I can't agree on the principles, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. So I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining. If you can, then, give them your worst, Miss Star. Whose side are you on? I don't like this, man. Everyone's against me. I have nobody. No one here is on my side. This is terrible, man. Lana's not defending me. Emma's sucking off Edgeworth. Edgeworth doesn't want personal feelings in this. This freaking porn star is on to me. Freaking detective she's giving gum to is probably. Gumshoes isn't even here. He's not. It's a hard enough life for us. Wait, are they talking about me? Oh. Alright. Witnesses account. Down for me, Ma. Alright. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Stop. No. This voice is gonna be the death of me, dog. I'm gonna cancel for this. Oh, God. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend at 5 a.m. when I sensed something perhaps is my finally honed detective intuition at work. Oh, God. That looks very violent. The wife, as I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garage car. Chief prosecutor's holding a knife in her. She does wear gloves. Your right hand? I remember that. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. That's it? Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it... Cancel me, Twitter. Just go for it. To be so utterly crushed between thick, quivering thighs. Please, I need to stop making this worse for myself. I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Yeah, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Okay, here we go. Can I press? Can I still press? Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. How? How'd you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. If their methods are ugly and twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Valentine's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Neither they are used to erasing involvement evidence as their whim. Huh. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against the prosecutors? Oh, whoa, she actually talks? Whoa, okay, that's a big step up from Maya. Okay. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be laid off. He was fired? How? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. They said I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. May continue, Miss Stahl. Oh wait, why was she fired? I was in the delivery, a lunchbox for my boyfriend. Okay, that's not, because that's this boyfriend. He's the detective. Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. How many boyfriends you got? Care to join? Oh. She's playing us all, man. She's playing us all. Yet another boyfriend position still open for applications. I'll do the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. Okay. It's up on the second level so you can see everything. I want him to testify. Can I get that dude to testify? That would be the room with the security sign. Can I get homeboy to testify? Incidentally, did you bring your lunchbox by car? As I'm a visitor now, I parked at the B block. So she was in the B block when she witnessed the crime. I think we got that, but I want another account from the A block. What was going on there, you know? I want some info there. When I said something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Anything else about that? You said something, so you're saying you had a promotion, pre-monit, what the frick? Pre-monit, wow, the frick do you say that word? I'm confused. Hold on. Premonitory? How the frick do you say this? Premonition. Oh, that's a wait, what does it mean? I learned a new word today. Premonition. A strong feeling that something is about to happen, especially something unpleasant. That's a fancy word, I like that. That's a really fancy word. Premonition. Of the murder. It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. Kill me. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds? I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yeah, talk about that. Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets, a greenhorn. Then I must be hardier than a sharp as attack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, there is a lot I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Okay, though the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. By garish car, you mean Mr. Edris' car? Yes. Mr. Edris? And incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edris, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Oh, now the court's all. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you are sure was the defendant. I saw her from no farther than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's do what we can, even if we don't have any proof. We can always nitpick. First death slam, let's go. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly say the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. You are biased. You're a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequence of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I've never heard that tagline somewhere else. You could cry plagiarism? I may be relegated to the lowly post of a lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Brother, what? Excuse me? A photograph, you took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflex took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunch boxes rigged with a I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You guys show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photograph division of the criminal affairs. Which boyfriend? Well, this must be the defendant. What the actual... What? Nani, on my one, Shinduru? Uh-oh, that is unmistakably long.